So let me ask you something really quickly. Have you ever done a diet? Well, if you answered yes, you're actually in the majority. According to the Food Industry Association, 67% of Gen Zers have followed or are actually following a diet currently. But for some reason, I feel like that number is just way too high. Like, you're telling me that if I grab 10 people in a room, almost 7 of them are gonna be on a diet? Really? If you're new to this channel, I'm iswearimtrying, and we like to discuss epidemics, the plagues that are f***ing up our world, and everything that is messing up your generation, my generation, and everyone else. So this week, come with me as we discover why I think that Gen Z is so obsessed with weight loss, lookmaxxing, and their overall aesthetic. We're also going to talk about why it's become a problem, and make sure you stay till the end because I'm going to show you some of the things that you can do so you make sure that you don't lose your mind and stay on a diet perpetually and forever. All right, let's get into it. But guys, before we begin, please hit this video with a like, share, sub, or comment, and that way you can help me so I can hopefully help you in the future. All right, let's get into it.
There is an idea of a Patrick Bateman, some kind of abstraction. But there is no real me, only an entity, something illusory.
What's up, you guys? It's your boy iswearimtrying, and wait, what's that? Do I hear your stomach rumbling? No? Oh yeah, that's just me. I'm actually on a 4,500 a day calorie deficit. I'm actually Grim Reaper maxing. Could you tell? Do I look better today or what's up?
Oh my God, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
What do you think, chat? Am I looking good or what?
My granny, she got hit by a bazooka.
But not for real. With all these ads that I get served on a daily basis, whether it be for Ozempic or for peptides that are barely legal on the market yet, it's not hard at all to come to the conclusion that Gen Z is pretty obsessed with how they look.
Your hair looks very bouncy.
And yeah, I get it, don't come for me. We all know that this isn't something new. I mean, pretty much every generation has wanted to look as hot as possible. There's no exception there. But it feels like nowadays, all it takes for someone to do something completely insane is for someone semi-popular on TikTok to tell them that it works, and then they'll go fucking do it. I mean, back in the day, your grandmother or mother would most likely be shopping on the grocery store and they see a tabloid and they pick it up, read it, and then they'd start, you know, eating 1 banana a day or whatever the fuck to try to lose weight. But now it feels like the way it works is that someone will just open up TikTok or Reels and try to get advice from the first gym girl with a huge ass or the first SARMs goblin and try to take advice from them. It's pretty insane when you think about it. And sure, I mean, nowadays we have more access to information and that is a good thing, but it definitely comes with its downsides. The everlasting mental issues that will occur onto Gen Z and all the generations after them due to social media is definitely something that's going to be studied for years and years to come. But right now what I can say is that it's common sense that a 14-year-old who's barely entered puberty shouldn't be taking gym advice or life advice from a 28-year-old who's injecting testosterone daily, right? Or am I the one that's tripping nowadays? Growing up, I feel that we idolize these gym influencers, and I'm not gonna name names, but you definitely know what I'm talking about. And you would look at these people do their routines and their physiques and you'd be like, damn, I wanna be like them. And then when you grow up, you realize that all of them, without exception pretty much, are on roids, juice, or some kind of PED. I mean, think about a 13-year-old right now that looks up to someone like Clav.
Sort of my philosophy on why looks are arguably one of the most important things in terms of your success in life.
This guy pretty much tells everyone that the most important thing in society and as a human being is to be attractive. Because if not, you won't be paid attention by anyone in this world. This man literally does multiple narcotics, trying to stave off his appetite, look max, and pretty much just look as good as possible.
And then I got really into, pharmacology and steroid usage. I was like, this is like literally a video game cheat code is what it almost feels like. And it seemed like so ridiculous to try to play the game fair when I had access to all these things.
How is a 14-year-old or a 13-year-old gonna look at that, grow up thinking that that's normal, and then act in a civilized way in society in the future? They don't understand the things I say on Twitter. Because I don't got the answers for you, big dog. If you got one, let me know in the comments. And this is no hate to anyone that's doing a shtick online, I got you, we understand each other, right? Go get that clout, make your money, run that bag up, queen. Slay, slay, you already know. But there has to be some happy medium between going only as egotistical as possible and being 450 pounds morbidly obese and telling people that you're absolutely healthy and that they should accompany you on this lifestyle as well. There has to be somewhere in the middle, right? We can't have lost the plot this hard already in 2026, at least in my opinion. I said my opinion, by the way, right? So you can't flame me because it's my opinion. I got the right to my opinion, motherfuckers, all right? Hop on.
He was dead, bro. If he wanted you out of there, he'll go do it himself on feet by himself.
Alas, we do live in a really weird society and moment in time where everything is so hyper viralized and hyper socialized that we just can't even tell what's real and what's fake anymore. So instead of perpetuating all these body complex issues that people have all around the world, I'm gonna show you one thing that worked for me, hopefully will work for you, and I'm actually doing right now. Hopefully it works for you. Let me know down in the comments if you've ever done something like this, and if not, I mean, try it. What's the worst that can happen, right, buddy? So the first thing I want you to do is actually write down your goal.
Oh shit, here we go again.
I know it's become pretty much of a meme on this channel whenever I tell you to write something down, but bro, sis, cousin, whatever, please write down your physique goal. It doesn't have to be too complicated. You don't have to get too introspective right now, but just think of someone that you think is attractive or you want their body type and that shares your body type, obviously, and actually write down what the goal is at the end of the day for you, right? Do you want to look exactly like that celebrity? Do you want to lose a couple pounds? I need you to quantify your desire on a piece of page or your notes app or whatever. Because if you don't even know what you're chasing or what you're trying to accomplish, how do you expect to actually cross that finish line, huh? Have you ever thought about that? Think about that for a second, huh? Think about that. And then after you write it down, now I need you to think about the why. Why do you want to look like that person, right? What is your end goal? If you're younger and you really want to look hot and attractive, maybe it's to hook up with more people. Maybe it's to find a partner, or maybe it's even something better like an improvement in your own self-confidence. You need to write down what you want to accomplish and why you want to accomplish it, okay? Just writing down abject and just weird random goals is not gonna be enough for you right now. And then I need you to actually think about how long it's gonna take you realistically to acquire this goal, okay? What I don't want you to do is start fucking up constantly, binge eating, doing your diet for 4 or 5 days and then going out and eating Five Guys or Burger King or whatever and then relapsing all over again. Because we don't want you to have an ED. We don't want you to have fucking body dysmorphia in the future because I've suffered from it and let me tell you, it is not fun, okay? I'll show you what I looked like a couple of years ago, and at this point, I genuinely felt that I was like fat. I wouldn't say that I was obese or anything, but I genuinely thought that I could look much better, which I could, right? And I will eventually. But the point is, you need to keep yourself in check because if not, once you actually get to that goal that you thought was your goal, the goalpost is gonna start moving and moving and moving, right? Just like our political parties and systems, you know? Every time something bad happens, what do? They just move the goalpost farther and farther away.
Oh, it's focused. I haven't, look.
And then I want you to do the hardest thing possible, which is stick to your timeline and don't tell anyone, okay? If you're grinding and if you're doing well in your life, especially about these like physical accomplishments, people will notice and people will tell you most likely. And it's much better for someone to go, oh my God, are you working out? Your arms look huge, bro. Your pecs look massive. Typical normal conversation between bros, by the way.
You jerk off? Do I jerk off?
You can't be saying that to a woman if you're a guy, by the way. But there's nothing better than someone telling you that and then you going, damn, you know what? I am working out. And then you talk to them about what you've been doing the past couple weeks. Instead of yapping their ear off about how you're gonna become the new Arnold Schwarzenegger when you haven't even worked out 2 days in a row. The more you speak about the goals that you want to achieve in life without actually doing anything to get to them, the more you lose time. I've talked about this before in a prior video, but you want to grab all the energy and motivation you have for something and actually do the thing. Just do it. Stop talking about it, go out and do it. And you'll thank me later. I promise you that. I'm not a licensed psychologist. I'm not supposed to go too deep into this, but what I do want to tell you is love yourself, see what you want to do with your life, especially physically, and if you're on a diet or you're trying to get somewhere, right? Have a goal in mind. And once you achieve that goal, cut yourself some slack and then keep on pushing to the next one. And also, let me know down in the comments if you ever worked out really, really hard for a long period of time and if you actually saw results. Because if you're doing diets and you're working out consistently, you should be enjoying the process and you should be happy with how you look eventually. And if not, you gotta start thinking about some other options, right? Maybe something's wrong with you psychologically. No problem, right? Something's wrong with me psychologically as well. So guys, stay safe out there because it's fucking crazy. You already know what it is. And I'll see you next week, all right? Peace.
Now I'm rapping every single day. Great man, smoking on the green ganja. Hey Sean, I hit you with the spin move. Rotation, different types of water on my neck. Hydration, devil in my DM, shoot my shot just like I'm Rain Man. If we feeling